let's revisit fundamentally what's happening in the market in 2025, because it's a very unique year. And it's going to help us. It's going to help us understand if markets keep melting up, why that's happening. So before I dive in, this is not a prediction of what's going to happen next. I don't do that. It's not a prediction of what's going to happen next to my portfolio. I follow stop rules, risk management rules. We're running right up to all-time highs. Sometimes that sets up a double top. That's the resistance, goes up to it. Market gaps up Monday morning, sells off the rest of the week, weekly down bar, double top, hitting stops. I go to cash. Okay. So we manage our portfolio following a simple strategy that my hockey coach taught me back in high school. Read and react, son. Read and react. That's it. As a goalie, that's it. Read and react to the play coming at me. And everything else flows from there. But now I'm going to tell you something about what I think's unfolding. So if we see the market melt up, can it keep going higher? This is my thought for you. I shared with you 2 months ago when the risk monitor went green. I said, I don't know why it's going green right here, but we're going to load up. Market was in the process of a death spiral if you listened to economists. It was the Trump tariff tantrum. The market collapsed over 2 months. NASDAQ down over 20%. S&P down over 15%. Total panic. Every economist, Armageddon. Trump's tariffs are going to lead to a recession, going to lead to a depression. Every fund manager, institution, massive amounts of cash on hand, some of them going short. And then something interesting happened. Risk monitor went green for us. We don't argue that. We don't know why it's going green. We just load up because that's how we run money. A week later, Trump came out, if you remember, and said, hey, now's a great time to buy stocks. 2025, I said to you back then, I said, 2025, this is just brilliant. 2025, Trump is helping his base. 2025 is going to be remembered as the year that the MAGA investor made a lot of money. Let me tell you why. Every economist predicting depression. Every economist running around, chicken with his head cut off, chicken little, whatever, sky's falling, Trump tariffs are crazy. Institutions, a lot of cash. Trump comes out and says, now's a great time to buy stocks. There's no way an institutional fund manager could make the about face. He could not get in front of his investing board. He could not call his clients and say, guess what? Last week, I thought the world was coming to an end, but Trump just told me to buy stocks, so I'm going to buy them. No way. And in fact, a lot of those guys pressed the short bet saying Trump's crazy and I'm a Harvard grad and I know how to run money and I'm looking at earnings projections in the economy and it's all going straight down. So let's increase the short. Trump's crazy. You know who was able to go and buy stocks down there? Everybody with a red MAGA hat on, because they do whatever Trump tells them. They love him. They think he's great. And now his base thinks he's even better. Those people walking around with the red hats, loaded up on the market. ARMR Insider's loaded. I love Trump. ARMR Insider's loaded up a week earlier because our algos told us to. But the average individual investor with a red cap on, sure, if Trump tells me to do it, I'll go do it. and they're smoking the institutional investor right now, who's desperate to catch up. End of the month, end of the quarter, end of the half a year. And institutions have almost as much cash on hand as they did at the bottom of COVID, as they did at the bottom of the great financial crisis of 2008, as they did at the bottom of the bank collapse of SVB. It's crazy. They're all chasing the market. So can the market melt up? Absolutely. Is that a prediction? No. Market reverses, we hit stops, we raise cash. But if you see the melt up unfolding, you're going to understand why. It's because the professional's way behind and has to catch up. So that's my opinion on where the market's headed right now. We're locked and loaded. We're managing success around the edges. Some stops get hit. We raise some cash. We look for new investments. That's where we're at right now.